So this one's gonna be Silver versus Dreams. Martha versus our Jigglypuff main, who's playing Falco right now. Jesus, he just got freaking destroyed. So I don't know what his I think he was trying to do a running shine here, and just it did not work out. You know what? I'm gonna play music instead of this, because I hate the 20XX random music when it's just like garbage songs. So Oscar Dreams decides to go for a running shine at this percent. That's Falco. That's kind of the weird thing. So he went for the running shine. I saw the crouch in there and just gets nipped for it and grabbed. And from here just meets his demise. No DI on the up throw. No DI on that. So this whole time, this up throw holds straight to the left or straight to the right. You can even hold straight to the left but slightly down, or straight to the right and slightly down at an angle, downward angle, but very slightly. So no DI. Up tilt, Martha's facing to the right. If he up tilts facing this direction, you're going to want to DI same to the left. DI to the left to follow the trajectory. So he turns around, goes to the right. So now you want to DI to the right and bottom, so you go away. If you DI the other way, it's combo like, it's kind of like combo DI, so it's only going to continue. So what does he do? He DI'd that way, got stuck. He's trying as hard as he's still holding that DI angle, as you can see right there, and just is able to jump out of it, but he took all that damage. Getting juggled, no DI, no DI, no DI. So the whole time he's just not recognizing like any type of DI and just gets destroyed. The whole time it should have been down and away. He's getting carried to the right. So like right here, as soon as this happened, down and to the right, down to the right, down to the right, down to the nothing. The only time you want to do survival DI is when you think you're low enough that he's going to finish it. So like right here. Then you hold that DI angle you were using before. Then now is the time to do it. Don't use the survival DI he was doing before is when you want to the survival DI that you want to use is right now. So bam, you want to do survival DI, it was already too late. He's dead. Down there, no follow-up. Foolishly goes for the forward smash, gets grabbed by the pants. Look at Falco, he's like, oh no, please. And just gets gimped. So the way Silver's moving is like perfect, because he's just like, oh, this guy's not DIing, no DIing, sweet, nice. So this is a great lead for the Marth. So the Marth right now is like not expecting Falco to turn it up. So of course he's gonna come in full force, but that forward smash changed everything. Like Oscar Dreams the Falco could have gone for a grab, but he goes for that forward smash, which has a lot of lag on it. Ugh. Damn, he went hella deep. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Once you're that low, it's over, dude. So all you can do now is Silver did the great thing or the best thing by just punishing that. Now, also Silver has like such a major lead that he can basically just wait for Falco to react and just punish him. Like the neutral isn't that big of a deal right now. Like his punish game could just be like on point, and the Falco's not going to be able to catch up. There it is. Down B, forward air, up B, grab ledge, it's over. So, as a Spacies player, I don't know if this happens to you, Jose. You can't get too desperate and just get gimped like that, because it's just textbook for the Marth. Like, he's just hanging out on the left side of the stage, and the Falco just like eats it up. It's like, I'm just gonna commit, and pays the price. You need to be patient and just stay on the middle or stay on the rightish side. Don't go towards the ledge, especially against a Marth. Hey, what's up? How's it going? So, the Marth has like full momentum right now, so he's just chilling. Look at this. He has full control of this stage. He's just moving around, moving and grooving, and the Falco's just like panicking. Oh my god, he just has the read on him. Oh, destroyed. We'll suck him into the vortex grab. Dashes away, tried to get to the stylish chain grab, misses. So he matrix dodges his forward air, goes, sweeps him back up. It's fast enough to get the up tilt forward air. He could have down aired him right there, but he decides to just be safe, go for the other forward air, swipe him away, and that's a 4 stock on Dreams. So, made him switch to his main character, which is the Jigglypuff, and goes straight to Fountain. So this, if you remember the set with Armada and Mewtwo King at Smash Summit 2, you basically gotta play it something like that. Just be patient as Marth and swing to the best distance that you can to nitpick the Jigglypuff and nitpick your opponents. You need to know what follows up into what, like forward B into up tilt works, jab into up tilt, jab to grab. If your grabs can turn into a tipper, like if you down throw or if you down throw or forward throw, can you get a tipper off of it? So you need to be mentally prepared for these matchups and your execution. So Jigglypuff's always gonna run away and do back airs because always just Jigglypuff things with back airs so big. Why does he switch to from Spacey to Puff Out? Dude, I don't know. So he did good at first. He's right here. He's trying to stay cautious. Right here, he gets the forward air. He thinks about it a little bit, so he holds his shield just in case the Jigglypuff commits. Jigglypuff starts dancing around. So he goes in to try and get a little nip, and it trades. Here was perfect. He did a forward air. You could do a second forward air. Here, look at this Puff. What do you think this Puff is going to do? What do you think they're itching or burning to do inside? They're going to back air. They're going to back air. You think they're going to dash towards you and dash attack, or dash towards you and grab, please, they're gonna go for that back air. So you got to throw out something that can either try to clank with it or something to protect you, and you need to get away from that area as soon as possible. You obviously can't go to the left anymore. That puff is gonna, you know, throw something out. At this point, Mars should do a jump away, like a short hop away, so go backwards this way while doing a forward air. So let's see what he decides to do. So he goes straight up. So this is not good. The Jigglypuff can easily just like boop and catch him with the back air, or even jump and then catch him with the back air right here. So this is really bad. A really bad situation. He should have jumped outwards with the forward air. So he goes for the nair to try and cover his bases and see if the second will hit. It trades, but that's the problem, is it traded. You didn't space yourself out enough to just get the percent on the opponent and not take any percent yourself. So he went a little too hard there for to try and get a forwarder and catch him in his jump. But you got to get used to the player's habits. Like Oscar, the Jigglypuff, he'll crouch there, which he does. As you can see, like he just crouches. He'll dash dance, stay on one side and just crouch to duck moves. And it worked out for him. He jumped right over him, got forward smashed. Got the back air just to seal it out. He was pretty much dead no matter what. He could have gotten rested out of shield right there, I think. Holy moly. Yeah, his invincibility is gone. He could have gotten rested right there. So you need to realize danger. Oh my god, he could have gotten rested again immediately. So you need to recognize how close quarters you're keeping this fight and how loosely you're throwing out attacks. So he gets the nair. This point, tilts may be a little bit better because you don't want to steal your moves. He's been throwing out forward air, nair, nair. You don't want to forget about your tilts. You have forward tilt, you have up tilt, and then you can wave dash back down tilt to try and kind of poke him in case the Jigglypuff is wave dash heavy. It really depends on how the Jigglypuff is playing or the type of Jigglypuff player it is.
My name is Arden. Oh yes, Mr. Arden.
Misses the rest. Will he double stick tech? Of course not. So he dies. He's fighting way too close and he's throwing out a little too many moves that are staling out. Oh my god, dude, he's just taking big risks, and you can see it right there how he's paying the price for it. He gets a forwarder to get a decent recovery back on stage, but look at this. Jigglypuff ducked again. I would already be anticipating the ducking. Oh, he got so lucky on that, but he threw it all away. He got caught in his shield. So I think he was anticipating a forward smash from the Jigglypuff, and it never came. But he didn't react fast enough to like to get any grab. He was probably waiting for a forward smash. Yeah, and he's the one that got grabbed instead. He should have probably rolled or wave dashed back towards the ledge. Because, yeah, now he's in a bad spot. He can just get tapped, and pretty sure that... Yeah, the forward smash was there. I just feel like Silver's making the Martha's making it a lot harder than it should be. With all these risks, like, look at how close quarters he's keeping it. Now, guys, and gals, maybe, can we confirm that Marth is not a Falco or a Fox that has to fight like this close? If you're this close as Marth, you better be getting like a grab or getting ready to, you know, do the counter, the parry attack. So he dashes away to try to make up for it, but he ends up right in the space, and this is rest territory. That's how dangerous he's playing this game. As a Marth, you want to stay in your tipper range. You know, you want to stay where you can swing your sword and not get hit. So that's why I feel he's making it a lot harder, because he's getting so close that he's feeling like he has to jump around or move around the post. Like, no, you don't. You're just putting yourself in that position. So like right here, he's still so close, so he feels he has to jump away and respace. So it works, but it's like you're putting yourself at a very great risk. Yeah, it just looks like a lot of close quarters attacks, not tipper based attacks in my opinion. Nice. There you go. See? That's what happens when you get a tipper, you stay within tipper range. You see, that was a beautiful example of how you need to play this matchup or stay. So he gets hit, he's flying over here. It's okay. Jump, double jump, stay within tipper range and just let it rip. So he recognized his dash dancing habit and totally just like sliced him up for it. So now the shift has changed. You have a lead now. This Jigglypuff is probably going to come down with a back air, a falling up air, or turn around and try to do a nair or a fair. Worst comes to worst, it'll come down, dash dance here, come down and dash dance over here, and then jump in with the back air. So let's see if it goes straight after him. And it does. So as soon as I see this thing, just this big ball, this marshmallow flying toward me on invincibility, I would shield. So there, great. However, this was a fresh stock, so a shield grab may not be the best choice. You may want to just like jump away, wave dash towards ledge to grab ledge, or try to predict their attack toward you and roll to the left. So he went with the roll to the left. Unfortunately, he got flustered and panicked after he got tapped, so he didn't know what to do. He just forward smashed. But even if it was a, I don't know why the Jigglypuff would roll right there. I think he just threw that attack out there. And of course he can get rested right here too. So it's just really close quarters. I don't understand. Okay, nice. He got a little too thirsty for it. This is great. This is a great lead. This is what you want to see. Is like you nitpick them slowly because you have the lead. Getting this type of hits for me is like very important. It's like nice. So you're triggering them in a little bit. You're trying to instigate them. So it's like they're gonna feel like, oh my god, I'm still taking damage and he still has 2 stocks. I haven't done anything. That's what you want to do. So he hit him. The Jigglypuff has to retaliate somehow, and it does. It's just he got a little greedy and tried to continue his punish, But it was already too late. The Jigglypuff was already like amped up and ready to fight back. And it does. He could have held his shield right there, an up beat out his shield, or wave dash back and probably gotten a tipper on that. Yeah, look at how close quarters he's taking it. Yeah, and he's just getting like all the like soft hits, if you notice, like. Yeah, I feel the Marthas just needs to stay within tipper range. Oh, this is so bad. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're not seeing any DI either. So there's no combo DI there. He traded with the move, and that's why he flew farther on this second hit. Because right here, he was still DIing in, so he didn't go anywhere. So it was a weak hit, and he's DIing in, so weak hit taps him. But right here, he goes for the trade. And because his control stick tilted to the left in that position after doing the forward air, it like fucked up his DI. Tap, boom. So he had that game. He like I mentioned before, he made it a lot harder than it had to be. I feel like he just needed to stay within tipper range, dash dance a little bit more, and get comfortable with your tipper range. Know your tipper range. See, right there, he was in tipper range again, I believe, and he didn't commit. Like right here, like it's just Jigglypuff dash dancing again. I mean, they're not going anywhere. He's literally just doing a tight dash dance in the same place. So right here, look at that. If he did a forward air right here, it might have been crouch canceled, but if he would have spaced it right, he technically would like take a forward smash, or he would have gotten a fair in a. But since the Jigglypuff jumped, if he would have committed to the fair, it would have been a tipper slice, and this back air would not have come out. So he gets hit for it, takes a 12% already, and then he swings back a little bit. So now the Jigglypuff's crouch canceling. So now crouch canceling's in play. So he needs to be cautious of fairs. And gets destroyed. So that's just kind of tricky to DI. He didn't DI the up air either. He just gets rested, so it's okay. Just come down with a down air. Yep. But it was a soft down air. Nice. See? That's what. Look at the tipper range. That's what I'm talking about. So he has a general idea of like the concept of how to do it, but he needs. I would live by that, or at least try to. So look at that. 86% that thing was dead. That was a mistech punish. So that Jigglypuff will take it all day. So it's the same dash dance that we see time and time again. I don't know if I agree with that. Right here, he definitely could have gotten a reverse up B to send Jigglypuff at least to the left while he tries to recope. A down air would have been a risk, and it might have worked. But, I don't know, but up air. You don't want to give Jigglypuff any more, like, altitude where she can easily recover. Because the reverse up B sends them off, you know, to the leftish area, but it has a lot of pushback if their DI is messed up, and the down air obviously would send them down. Sending a Jigglypuff up is just doing them a favor. Because they can just, exactly what he just did, just float right back to the stage. Oh, Wall of Pain, and that's it. See, yeah, I don't know why Silver doesn't stick to his guns or his sword in this case, and just stay with the tipper. Cause see, even though that was like just a nick, it did a great amount of damage. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's keep walling him out. There you go. There you go. See, and again, same situation. So this is what I mean when the Mars is just making it harder on themselves. Like, look at how close this was. If you're gonna be this close, just do the reverse at B. You'll land on stage. I mean, the forwarders are already staling to all hell. It's more stale than the freaking any leftover 3D Dorito chips that exist today. So, oh. Alright, he's getting a little greedy. He should recognize what he's doing. It's okay. Up tilt didn't work. Just go back to the drawing board. Here we go. Oh, and a quick reset. Nice. Still a little too risky. I feel like you can make yourself sweat bullets because you're not watching what you're doing. By fighting too close quarters. Oh, okay. Read the grab. So it's not out of play yet, but he is kind of aware, so just be cautious with your grab. Doesn't mean not to use it anymore. Okay, he's doing a good job at swatting him. He's getting some strong hits in there. Okay. Great counter. I mean, maybe it's just the Mars style to just keep swinging and swinging and swinging. I don't know. I usually see Mars being a little bit faster and more cautious with their tipper spaces. What do you guys think? No, Lambacher, you're fine with the music. It's cool, dude. Oh, here's a huge opportunity. Oh, he just gave it to him. Oh man, that was crucial. Turning point. Oh man, a meaty downer could have really messed up that puff. Oh, and yeah, he got smacked for it. He just let the puff come back and just took a monster forward smash. Ouch. And because he was holding to the left when he was trying to drift to the left while doing his down air, that means his control stick was holding to the left. So guess what? He flew all the way to the left because the game registered that his control stick was holding to the left before and while he got hit. So he just DI'd to his death. Oh damn, Curry, I hope everything's okay, dude. Let me know how the X-ray goes. Got some pretty serious stuff with the hip. Oh, he's playing very, very cautious now. Nice. See, there you go. It may be the matchup. Perhaps Silver is not very familiar with the matchup, but he's just putting himself at very high risk. That was just very, very unfortunate. So again, he's just making it a lot harder for himself than it should be. Like right here, look at this damage difference. Tell me you guys would not. Well, now you guys know. It's like, look at this percentage difference. You have a lead. You don't want to blow this, right? You don't want to mess it up. No need to like overcommit or go ape shit trying to just like, oh, I gotta get the kill now. I gotta get the kill now. It's like, no, no, no. Play it safe. Think things out. Look at what you're doing. And get the kill when you can. So now he gets back thrown for playing around a little too much with the puff. And this is pretty much it. He has to either drop very low or air dodge. I would have definitely just tried to air dodge. And you either pray or fast fall. So he nicks him, but he's still off stage, so he still needs to get on stage. So right here, okay, good. Misses the forwarder, but he tried to go and catch him for it. Here he's waiting too long, so he can wave dash back and grab ledge, or he could have rolled. Unfortunately, he decides to commit full on and wave dash forward and go for a forward smash. He could have technically wave dash forward and held shield again. Right here he could have forward wave dashed and held shield, but he went for the forward smash, which left him vulnerable in the startup frames. It's back off stage. He's still stuck in that corner. What's he gonna do? Has he learned? Maybe I should stay on the ledge, so he's trying to stall it out a little bit. Alright, here's my moment of truth. He went way too low, so his forwarder that he did before doesn't come out here, and he gets back-aired for it. So he just got caught up in his movement and just got way too greedy around that corner. He just made it way too hard for himself. And it's over. So Marth versus Jigglypuff, you gotta make sure that you stay within tipper range. Your tilts are on point. Watch for your stale moves if you're just throwing forward air, forward air, forward air, forward air, nair, 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 nair. Watch for your ledge play as well. If you're messing around too much at the ledge or reacting too predictably, I mean, a Jigglypuff can just do a very low back air from a safe distance and just push you off. And as Marth, that really sucks, because, you know, all it takes is like 2 back airs to really like ledge hog Marth. Silver did good with wave dashing out of shield. It's just in certain situations you might want to wave dash out of shield back into shield to kind of bait something out or make them react.